rundown of the day. So I'll try to do this each and every morning for you. So Monday, start of week 4. So hopefully it's the halfway mark of our home learning, but let's see, because there's at least 4 more weeks, so it puts us in the middle. So if you need a brain break, here is a link to a little thing that Mrs. Walker's made. Let's have a look at that later. Must-dos today. You'll see in the red we've added a new focus that we're going to be marking each day. So we're going to let you know beforehand what we're going to be checking on each day. So there will be a different task each and every day. Everything's pretty similar. We moved writing to earlier this week. Zoom at 10 for everyone, so we're looking forward to seeing everyone there. Our week 4 overview, so just things to note, nothing here is really new information, but each day there's 3.5 hours of work to complete. Set a timer, but make sure you're working in that time. We're also identifying the tasks that we're marking for that day on the task list page, like I just spoke about. You'll notice that regularly the writing is on Friday, as our writing often runs all week, so it's important to do that every day. We'd like you to share your daily feedback with your parents each and every day so they know how you're going. This is an important one, guys. This should take less than 5 minutes as an often celebration of your effort. These tasks you should be able to do by yourself 95% of the time. If you're unsure, try to solve it yourself first before you ask a parent. We're going to add a video to the slides. That's what I'm making right now, and it will be on the next page. At 10 a.m. there is going to be a Zoom, and in 2 slides time you'll see you've been randomly drawn into 4 groups, and each week those groups will change, so you'll get a day to come. If you have general questions, you can pop into that Zoom, so it is open to others, but we do expect those in the list to come on their day. Please ask your parents to email if they have any questions or concerns. Okay, so the next page is going to be where this video is, and then here we have our groups. So on Tuesday and Thursday, you'll have me, Wednesday and Friday, Mrs. Walker, and you can see your names there. All right, check in. Make sure you do your attendance before 10 o'clock. We're marking a few people absent because they're forgetting to do it till later, and sometimes we don't check, and it just makes life easier for everyone. Please fill in the wellbeing check, especially here. It just lets us know how you're going. Nice, easy little thing, and it's something that I like to have a little chat comment on when I see something interesting that people have written. Say the day prayer. It's important to start with prayer. Reading. So each day for last week and this week, you've been asked to do one of our Super 6 strategies, so making connections, and link to the book that you're reading. So text to self, text to another text, and text to something happening in the world. Pretty easy. All right, so writing today. Activity 1. So I think there's 3 today. So read the following slides to get an understanding of what an informative text is, what it looks like, and what we need to include when writing one. This will help you with your teacher-identified tasks. This is a travel brochure that will be due on Friday. It means you need to do your writing all week, guys, or you're going to be behind. This can be on a location of your choice. You might choose to do somewhere local, somewhere within Australia, or somewhere overseas. However, today we're just focusing on getting an understanding of what we need to include when we make one. Okay, so next slide. Introduction. So what's the purpose? Some examples. Make sure you read slides. We don't put them for no reason. Classification, introduction, description, and conclusion. Please have a read. Okay, again, information that is important. All really explains and helps you with your writing. Okay, so the second task you need to do is you need to move these pieces in order. Sequencing, which means put in order. It's a deconstructive informative text about Roald Dahl. So I'm sure you've heard of Roald Dahl. Put them in order for me. Then turtles, some of the language, nice example. Activity 3, identifying informative language. Can you identify the following language techniques in this passage? Highlight the text and change the color to match the key below. Okay. Make sure you refer to the last slides so you understand so you understand what each of these techniques look like. So the colors there, color it here. Some's already been done for you, but go back and look. It'll explain what each of those 6 terms mean. Okay. Let's recap. What is the purpose of informative text? answer the questions here. Okay, there's a bit there, so it's important you set your 45-minute timer for the writing aspect. Okay, Zoom at 10. Expect to see everyone there. You don't need to bring anything, but it will be nice to see everyone to have a chat. Okay, then we've got mathematics. All right, do your 20 questions. That should take about a minute or two just to practice your times tables. Okay, still focusing on fractions and adding fractions with the same denominator. Pretty easy. Okay, information about what we know. Read it, it's important. Watch the video. Okay, so adding fractions, simply denominator stays the same, add the numerator. It's very, very simple. Okay, all here, color it in, fill it in. It's important. Fill in the information. Okay, we have the numerator. It describes it. What if our answer is an improper fraction? So an improper fraction here, where the numerator is larger, you need to convert it. It's nice and simple. How many 4s fit into 6? 1. It's left over 2 out of 4, and then 2 out of 4 is the same as 1 out of 2. It all explains it here. So work your way through. It's very simple. Click the link so you can watch the video. See, reading, important. Just follow the steps. A lot of people aren't reading, following the steps. Extension tasks. Quite a few of you, especially if you've been in my maths groups recently, you should be working on the extensions because you should be setting your timer, and if you're finishing early, you should be doing the extension. All right, inferencing. All right, racing cars. A lot of people are interested in that in Year 5, I know. Gabe pops to mind. All right, 4 answers there, and then simply agree or disagree. 2 Formula 1 racing drivers are the bravest and most skilled. Pretty simple. Okay, grammar, editing, handwriting. We've done this lots of time. It's really nice to see some nice, neat writing in your books. What I do suggest you do though is color on this. You mark on this in some sort of format so that you can actually see your changes first if you can work out how. Religion. Okay, nice answer. Little link here might help you out, but you'll see. Okay, nice and easy one. Drag the 6 boxes into the answers. Which one is which? You might need to look them up, but it is based off Friday's religion as well. All right, all about the Pope. Brief description of the roles and responsibilities, interesting facts, and description of their ritual clothing. All right, Pope Francis. Okay, and history. So we're looking at 3 different people here. Sir Henry Parkes, Sir Edmund Barton, Sir Alfred Deakin. Those links will just take you down to these pages here. And if you click on their heading, you'll have links as well to who they are. So information about them. You may need to do your own research as well. Okay. 3 really important people in Australia's history. So it's worth having a little read of all of them if you get time, but you are only asked to look at one of them. Okay. And finally, do the reflection for us. It lets us know, do we need to change things? You might tell us down here that you are not finishing everything. Saying that, I was noticing, I'll show you here on my computer before I go off, each day, so Friday the 30th, it was Friday, it shows me here, now it's on, when it's on the day, it actually tells me the last time, and quite often you can see people that were actually only looked at it from like 9:30, 10 o'clock, and then didn't touch it again for the day. So it's very obvious there how much you're actually working. And you may have seen, I popped in and Mrs. Walker taught me how to do this on Friday and showed you little videos and things. So guys, I've been really impressed how everyone's going. If you've got any questions, ask. You can always go off and do can-dos, but we've stopped adding extras to it because, to be honest, everyone seems to be not going near them, so we're not going to the effort. So but if you need them, let us know and we'll start adding some new can-dos. But really impressed with how you're going. Keep pushing yourself. There's about 80%, so 4 out of every 5, probably even closer to 90%, are doing a wonderful job with their work every day. So really happy with how you're going. But any questions, just shoot it through. Thanks, guys.